Sun's about to come up at one of my favorite places, the Dumpling Islands out here in Jamestown. We are in the unofficial end of summer, Labor Day weekend. Officially ends, what, September 21st? But really, this is the end of summer. And that's all right. We had a great one, had a fun time. And not to mention, one of my favorite seasons are coming up, fall. Love getting the foliage. All right, let's get the drone up before the sun actually comes up. Alright guys, now the video, we're going to be talking about ND filters again today, but this time it's going to be for the Mini 3 Pro. FreeWell contacted me and asked if they ship me out some, would I try them out, review them, and make a video. Absolutely. Now keep in mind, they are not paying me. I did get the product for free, but they have no control over my my review of them. Now that being said, I am not worried about it. I used them with the Mavic 3 and very impressed, so all indications tell me that these ones are going to be good as well. That being said, I've been using them for the last few weeks, taking them all over. I mean, in a bunch of scenarios, putting them through the paces. Taking out the Mini 3 Pro in scenarios, I would normally gravitate towards the Mavic 3, just because, you know, I'm trying to get that best quality shot that I can. The Mini 3 Pro delivers. What DJI did with that particular camera, it's so small, but that the performance of it is just incredible. Now, it does have a fixed aperture at 1.7, so the ND filters are a must. You really want to control that shutter speed, well, then you need some neutral density filters to help you do that. Not to mention, we're in New England, a lot of water, the polarization filters, they really come in handy as well. So that's what FreeWell did. They sent me out 2 sets, one polarized bright day, and the other one, no, is that all day? One is all day, one's bright day. But regardless, again, went out in scenarios that I normally would not even go out in, like the middle of the bright day sun, to try them on and that as well. Yeah, I was really happy with them. Not to mention, I've used them in some professional settings, like realty shoots, stuff like that. The Mini 3 Pro with these ND filters. Well, let me just show you what I'm talking about. The 2 packages I received, or I'm using, is the 6-pack all day and the 6-pack bright day polarized. Now, the all day pack is an ND4 up to ND1000, gives me a wide variety of ranges of uses as well as long exposure shots. Now, the bright day polarized ND4 to ND64 gives me all those options, so I can reduce the solar flares, the reflections off water, or shooting out the waterfront property, everywhere down from the beaches, the ocean state that I live in, up to Maine. I went up to York and went out to the Noble Lighthouse area, the iconic cliff house they have out there. Beautiful, beautiful oceanfront area out in Maine. Now, one of the cool things about these filters is the way they lock on. They don't have that comb over like the original Minis and the Spark had. DJI did a great job with making the lens so they detach like the Air 2S and the Mavic 3, so that when they lock on, it's nice. It's aerodynamic, aesthetic, fits on like a glove. So yeah, I'm really happy that these ND filters fit on like this. lengths I do for the shot. The lengths I will go sometimes. A big old rock. All to get this. I finally did it. I said to myself, how can anybody do that? But I was in such a hurry between last night and then getting up this morning and running out the door to get to sunrise. I left the SD card in my computer. And honestly, I always said, you know, that internal memory is great, but how do you leave your SD card? Yeah, I did it. But the funny thing about the internal memory in the Mini 3, DJI, I appreciate having it, but what does it last? Like 3 seconds worth of 4K 60. All right, let's be honest. 10 to 15 seconds worth of 4K 60. And maybe, I don't know, 25 pictures. And if you take it in an AEB, you get to divide that by 3. Really tried to put this drone with these ND filters through all the paces, through all the scenarios that I would normally use the Mavic 3, use the Mini 3 Pro, and man, was I impressed. It really delivered. This drone, and then toss on top the ND filters, getting its full capabilities. Yeah, no, I'm loving it. FreeWell did a great job with these. Everything from aesthetically to the way they fit to the way they work. Very impressive. Well, that's it. That's all I have for this video. If you want to discuss anything that I touched on and I didn't, hit me up below. Let's have a great conversation. If you enjoyed the video, give me the old thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Later.